Start the recording. Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the day 3 of Magic Book. So, anybody who wants to share about the day 2? How was your day today? We have seen 3 sharings in the group. That was really wonderful to see. Yeah, the sharings were really nice. Thank you, Manisha, Samidha, and Sissy for sharing. It was really wonderful to hear your sharings, and everybody must be inspired, right, to these magic practices. So I assume that every one of you must have those 3 pictures with them, which is required in today's practice. Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. It can be a hard copy, it can be in your hands, or it can be in your phone, right? So this is our chapter day 3, magical relationships. Yeah. So let's see what do you understand by this magical relationships? How can we put in magic in our relationships? Something. See, in this picture, we can see it's a table, right? Some pictures are over there, huh? This is a girl's picture. This is a two children are sitting or two people are sitting. I don't know what, but there is a lot of sparkling dust over here, right? So a lot of magic. A book is opened over there, right? So let's see what they are telling us about. Huh? How can we put in magic in our relationships? Yeah, let's read. Imagine if you were the only person on earth. You would have no desire to do anything. What would be the point in creating a painting if no one could see it? What would be the point in composing music if no one could hear it? What would be the point in inventing anything if there was no one to use it? There would be no reason to move from one place to another because wherever you went would be the same as where you were, right? Because nobody's there, huh? No one would be there. There would be no pleasure, joy in your life. What we all think, right? We all think that the joy is with the money, huh? If we'll have a lot of money, we'll be joyous. If we'll achieve this goal, we'll be joyous. If we'll have this car, I'll be joyous, huh? I'll be happy. So many things I think, we think, in fact, right? But if you don't have any relationship with you, right? If you don't have a loving spouse or a family or children or parents, any one of them, what would have your life been then? Just imagine. Nobody, you can just can't share your feelings with anyone. You just can't talk with anyone. You just can't share your happiness or sorrows with anyone, huh? So that is really tough. And for in that case, we just can think that relationships are very important. Relationship is a ship in which each and everyone is traveling, right? Each and everyone is traveling in this ship, right? As soon as we take birth, we enter a ship, and that is relationship. And that we have to maintain. Let's see how. What this magic chapter is telling us, right? First of all, I just want to clear everyone. 14 people are there. I'm not a coach. I'm not a teacher of magic book. I'm just simply a practitioner. If any in case I commit any mistake, I just say something wrong, please excuse me and just take me as a practitioner, right? Because Samidha is a high level practitioner and I'm just doing a little bit of gratitude and I love to do it, right? So thank you so much for listening to me even. Thank you. So let's begin. It's your contact and experiences with other people that give your life joy, meaning, and purpose. Because of that, your relationships affect your life more than anything else. To receive the life of your dreams, it's vital that you understand how your relationships affect your life now and how they are most powerful channels for gratitude to start magically changing your life. You know, in the beginning of this book, we have seen that each and every like fields in our this life are very important, right? For example, our health, relationships, career, job, money, everything is important, right? But
Excuse, just one minute, Smriti. Samida has messaged that
Yeah,
we are
hi.
able to hear her.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now
Okay,
we can
okay.
hear you.
Thank God. I was speaking since that time and then I disconnected and connected again. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I was saying ki I'm also a practitioner like you. Okay.
Nahi, nahi.
And we are practicing gratitude, and we are trying to change our lives with that. By this session, by this co-reading, we are just trying to make ourselves deeper and deeper and deeper. And you won't believe this time I'm feeling so amazing gratitude when at the from day zero when we started doing magic practices here. This is gonna be, these 30 days are gonna be magical for everyone here. Yes, just practice, just be sincere. And yes, you can start reading. I will put on my views about this relationship chapter.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's your contact and experiences with other people that give you joy, right? When you are not in contact with anyone with whom you will share your joys and happiness, the meaning, the purpose of your life. What's the purpose? I want happiness with my husband. I want happiness. I want my child to be settled over there. I want my parents, means everything I want, right? What it's all upon it all depends upon my relationships, right? Because of that, your relationships affect your life more than anything else. To receive life of your dreams, it's vital that you understand how your relationships affect your life now and how they are the most powerful channels for gratitude to start magically changing your life. You know, relationships are really important, really vital to change your life. If see, in case you are at home, right, at your workplace or anywhere else, if you're not having a healthy relationship with your boss, with your colleagues and everyone, how would you feel over there? You'll just be down every time. You'll not talk to anyone, or you will not be able to concentrate on your work, right? And at home also, once you quarrel with somebody, what happens at that time? You just don't want to have, you just leave the food, you don't want to have the food even, right? Sometimes it happens. But that's what about the importance of relationship. Because of that quarrel or because of that misunderstanding, I am affecting my life, right? So relationships, how to improve these relationships? Huh?
Here, I also want to add one thing that if there is no one, so we have no pleasure of getting ready. We have no pleasure of cooking food. For us alone, we will not have that excitement. Okay, we need to cook the food. We'll be like, okay, we are alone. We can cook anything and we can just like eat something or the other. So like the person around us, the relationship which we are having with the each one of like around us people, it is so much important for our pleasure in each and every area. So that is what, like, everybody can feel this,
Yeah,
that if
yeah.
there
It
is no
happens
one, we
when
will
we are
have no
alone at home.
excitement.
Yeah. If just
Yeah,
imagine if you are alone at home, what will you do?
yeah,
Simply nothing. For one day, you can enjoy yourself. I am enjoying myself. I'm alone at home. I'm just pampering myself, right? One day you can do that. But consequently, if you see for 2, 3 days, or come on, let's say a week even, you will just want somebody else with you. You'll call your friends, you'll call somebody else to be with you, right? Because you want somebody. This is your need, right? Relationships are the need of life. Yeah. So
like for
science
this
is,
practice also, this
yeah,
magical practice, whatever we are doing. So see, now we have people to share our likes, what we are following. We have those same kind of people who are thinking in a same way, so they can understand what we are feeling. So if we were alone, then how would have been sharing that, okay, this is the magic we have caused in our life or what? So see, relationships is so important.
Please mute Kavita.
I've muted. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to say for relationship, as Smriti mentioned, it's a ship which you have to sail. Okay, now you're already on that ship. When you are in relationship with your spouse or your children or your parents, you're already on a ship. So what do you want your ship to be? Do you want your ship to sink, or do you want your ship to sail? If you want your ship to sail, then you have to find things to be grateful for in your relationship rather than complaining. So the next stanza is explaining it very well. So we will read and then we will see
Yeah.
what it is saying.
Science is now confirming the wisdom of great sages of the past, with research studies showing that people who practice gratitude have closer relationships, are more connected to family and friends, and have other people look upon them favorably. Means when you will practice gratitude, what you will have a wonderful relationship with your family and friends, and even the other people will also look upon you with that same sight. You carry vibrations every time. So, but probably the most astounding statistic that has come out of research studies is that for every one complaint about another person, whether in thought or word, there have to be 10 blessings for relationship to flourish. Yeah, this we have already shared, means 1:10 is the ratio. One
One is
complaint, 10 blessings are gone. Means you have to do 10 blessings for every single one complaint. Just imagine every day. I just taking my example, huh? I used to say my kids, you're not studying. This is also a complaint. If I'm telling them, please, why are you talking like this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? This we generally do. Generally means in a day, I think I have said 10 times, please do that. Why are you not doing this? Huh? This is my complaints only. And what I have to do for that? One complaint, 10 blessings. Have I done? Have I done 10 blessings for my child, for my husband, for my mother-in-law, for my parents-in-law, for my brother, for my sister? No, I haven't. So how can I have a wonderful and healthy relationship with them? Yeah, I need to do blessings for each and every relationship which I want to be flourished and to means move ahead, right? I want happiness in my relationship. I have to give blessings to that relationship. Means if I'm complaining about one thing, huh? Yeah, please.
Yeah, I was just saying, adding into that only. So if you need to understand that any relationship in your life which is okay, which is just going on and going on, that means you have done some gratitude for that. Maybe you have praised him or her in front of public, or maybe you have thought about something positive about that relationship. Maybe you have complained, but in that complaint, okay, suppose for example, you have praised your wife for cooking a nice food, and then after some time you are saying, oh my god, you are not looking nice today, or maybe you have grown your weight or whatever, but you have still acknowledged her for her cooking, and maybe then you acknowledged her for something else, for being nice to your parents or whatever. Means you have done something positive in that relationship. That's why your relationship is still okay.
Okay.
Okay, and if you are still complaining, say in your 10 years of marriage, you're complaining one complaint every day. So you can think about how many complaints you have done till now. Say 365 days per year into 10. So 3650 complaints already done. So how many gratitudes you need to write down now? Think about it. Maybe
Multiplied
you
by
have
10.
still, yeah, maybe you have still given gratitude or acknowledgements to that person in some or the other way. That's why your relationship is still going on. So now what we have to do is, whatever complaints we have done in the past is okay, just forget it. Now we are stopping our complaints from now on. But to to nullify all those complaints, and to add on to the blessings and to take your relationship to a next level, what we need to now do today is what we are reading,
Yeah.
what we have to do now. Yes.
Any less than 10 blessings for every one complaint, and the relationship will deteriorate. And if the relationship is a marriage, it will most likely end in divorce. Yeah, this happens. If this is the only relationship which can end, right? Any other relationship can't end, but we can stop talking and whatever things are there, right? But you need to, this is the need of the this relationships, that you need to appreciate your husband, appreciate your relations, each and every one. Even though you just can't say anything, you have to appreciate them, maybe on their uh, in front of them, or just write the blessings. Yeah. And when once you start writing, you will automatically start saying also. So let's see. Gratitude makes relationship flourish. As you increase your gratitude for any relationship, you will magically receive an abundance of happiness and good things in that relationship. See, this is actually a fact, and I have experienced this. If you just simply say, huh?
Yes, me too. Me too. Yes.
Yeah,
Smriti.
you just at the back of that person, you just say at the back of that person, I love you, I love you. You're just so nice. I'm so thankful to you, and whatever you want to. Huh? If you don't want to say on the other person's face, then also you will see that the relationship will come to the next level. It will improve. I'm telling you, it's my experience. Yeah, and gratitude
Yeah.
for relationships doesn't change only your relationship, it also changes you, because you are
Exactly.
changing your vibrations, you are changing your frequency. So when you are changing your frequency for about your thoughts about that other person in your thoughts, right, what will happen? Automatically your relationship will improve with the other person. Because
You will
this
change.
book, yeah,
You will change.
yeah,
Completely change.
yeah,
Because the person who used to complain, who used to always find faults, who used to always look at the negative side of any relationship is now no more existing, because
because
you are
this
just
book,
seeing the
yeah.
best part. Yeah.
This book
Yeah.
is not changing the other person. This book is not changing your children, your husband, your wife, your anyone, the other person. This book is not changing the second person. It will change just the first person. This is the language of an English teacher, all right? So it means you will only change. This book will change you, just you. No, not any other person, right? No matter what your temperament is now, gratitude will give you more patience, understanding, compassion, and kindness to the point where you won't even recognize yourself. Yeah,
Yes.
means if you are very short tempered, you're not kind to others. Once you start paying gratitude for the other person, just means what do see we have heard these examples. When you are angry somehow, you just start doing back counting, start counting from 100. What's that? Huh? They are just making you calm down. Huh? But once you start paying gratitude for the other person with whom you are angry, with whom you are not having a wonderful relationship, if you are saying thanks for, you are just searching out, scratching your head and taking out the blessings from that person. If there is not even a single, but you can see, yeah, his dressing sense is very nice, huh? He brings this thing, he's so nice, he is paying the bills, yeah, he's so nice. Whatever things you can find out, you have to make that relationship a wonderful one, right? If
Even
you
it
want,
works at your workplace also, with
yeah,
your boss, with
everywhere,
your colleague,
hmm,
everywhere. And even if that person is rude or tough to others, that boss will change for you. That will
yes.
change for you at least, because you are giving the right feelings to him or
I
her.
have experienced this. This
Well,
also I've
yes,
experienced. Yes.
yes, me too. Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good.
So let's read. The little irritations you once felt and the complaints you had in your relationships will disappear, because when you are truly grateful for another person, there's nothing you want to change about that person. You won't criticize, complain about, or blame them, because you're too busy being grateful for good things about them. In fact, you won't even be able to see the things you used to complain about. So this is telling us that once you start paying gratitude for the other person, once you just count the blessings in the other person, you'll definitely forget about the things you don't like about that person. Means you have to accept the second person, the way he is. Love themselves, love them the way they are, the way we are loving ourselves, the way we are, right? I love myself the way I am, so we should love the other person also the way he is. No need to change them. Accept them, just accept them the way they are. Then you will see the magic will work.
Because every person is different.
Yeah.
Every person has qualities. Every person, you are also not a perfect person. So they also have to think about, good things about you. So if you start looking at good things about the other person, only good things, only good things, only good things. Okay, whatever you don't like, just don't give any feeling. If you don't like something in the other person, stop giving the feeling. Just ignore. Okay, ignore. And there will be a point when you will not even notice that. Means in starting, maybe you will find struggle to, ignore things, but then you don't have to give any bad feeling also to whatever you don't like about that person. And just focus on what you like. Maybe their looks, maybe their dressing sense, maybe their way of, expressing, maybe laughing, maybe making you smile. I don't know what you like about that person. I don't know. You have to find gold in the relationship. You have to think of all the good times you had in your relationship in the past, whatever it is. But this practice is only about your close relations. Okay, just mind. You only
Not
close.
the relationship which are having troubles already. No,
No,
just the
no,
close
no.
relationships which you want to
Yes.
just improve, right? The other
Okay.
chapter will come for those relationships also, but right now we are talking about the close relationships which are already
Yes.
fine, and you want to make them best. All right.
Better and best. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. These are the words by Thornton Wilder, writer and playwright. Right?
Yes.
When, yeah,
Yeah. When our hearts, when our heart knows what are our treasure. Treasure means our khazana, gold. You have to mine it. You have to mine it, and your heart knows, yeah, I am so grateful. I have so much of treasure with me. But be it in relationships, specifically in relationships, you have to find gold by looking at all the positive things, and then only you can say that, yes, my heart is alive. I am there. Yeah. So yes, this is what it is written by. I think it's clear. We can move forward.
words are very powerful. So when you complain about any person, you actually harm your life. It is your life that will suffer. By the law of attraction, whatever you think or say about another person, you bring it to you. Yeah, this is the law of attraction. Huh? Whatever I'm saying about, see, if I'm giving one complaint for the other person, in one or the other way, it will come back to me. Yeah, I have experienced this again, right? At my workplace, I have experienced this. If I'm complaining about somebody else, it will come back to me in one or the other field, right? In my health, it can affect me, it can affect me in my relationships, it can affect me in my money, anywhere it can, but it will, it's sure. That's sure it will affect, right? This is the very reason why the greatest minds and teachers of the world have told us to be grateful. Huh? They knew that for you to receive more in your life, for your life to magically increase, you have to be grateful for others just as they are. Every time I read this chapter, I just have goosebumps, we just forget what we have to do. Huh? We just forget that I have
I
to be
mean,
grateful for the other
yeah,
person,
yeah.
and we start complaining, right? Yeah, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. Just remember that time when you married the person. Yeah, the biggest part, we always talk about our spouse, right? When we marry a person, what do we say? We think at that time that he will bring the vegetables from the market, he will clean the house, he will wash this, and he will do that. No, we never thought. We accept him the way he is, right? But now at this time, what do we expect from him? We expect whatever we can. We just expect, right? Means he should do this, that, and whatever, everything, right? But this is
I mean,
what is wrong.
the point here is you have to focus on that quality which brought this relationship.
Yeah.
Which brought this relationship. What was the driving factor behind you choosing him or her? And that driving factor will always remain with you. With all means always remain with you. So always focus on that particular quality which you saw when you first got into that relationship. The point is that So words are very powerful. So this line is very important, that words are very powerful. The words which we are using for complaining someone are so powerful that, for example, we are saying he's very rude, or he's very micromanaging things, maybe for your boss, maybe for whatever. These words will come back to you. So stop using negative words in your life. Stop it. Just stop it. Okay, and this, otherwise this law of attraction will bring it to you again. Okay, so this is what the book is trying to say, that if someone says, I love you just the way you are, how would you feel? So similarly, think about the other person. Why do you want to change? Why do you want to change some other person just because you want them to be like you, like what you want? So, okay, so just accept the way they are. Look for the gold in the relationship. Look for all the good qualities you want. You don't want, you see in that person. And then you will see magics happening. Magics happening. People will behave the way you want them to be. It is so amazing. Just try it. Just try it. Okay.
Yeah. They knew that for you to receive more in your life, for your life to magically increase, you have to be grateful for others just as they are. What if every person close to you said, I love you just the way you are? How would you feel? That is the wonderful feeling, right? The person is not telling us to change this way or that way, right? And you would feel really on the top of the world because the person, everyone around you loves you the way you are, right? So today's magical practice is being grateful for people just as they are. Even if all of your relationships are currently good, they will increase with more magnificence through this practice. And with everything you find to be grateful for in each person, you will see gratitude perform its breathtaking magic, and your relationship will be stronger, more fulfilling, and more enriching than you ever thought they could be. Means out of your imagination. If your relationship is really good with your whatever people you have just taken the list of three people, we just need three relationships. Maybe it's your mother, father, sister, brother, your spouse, or anyone else, right? Or your children, anyone. So if you are having a good relationship, a wonderful relationship, then also you're practicing this practice, doing this practice with them. So just see your relationship will magnificently grow. Yeah. So choose three of your closest relationships to be grateful for. You might choose your wife, your son, and your father, or your boyfriend, your business partner, and your sister. You might choose your best friend, your grandmother, and your uncle. You can choose any three relationships that are important to you. As long as you have a photograph of each person, the photograph can be just of the person or the both of you together. Yeah, that I told you yesterday means you have to take a photograph in which that person alone can be there, and and you and that person. It should not be a group photograph, right? So once you have selected your three relationships and photographs, you are ready to set the magic into motion. Sit down and think about the things you are the most grateful for about each person. Huh? But think, just you have to do this practice consecutively about all the three people you are just taking, right? One after the other. You don't have to take a gap between these three persons. So what are the things you love the most about this person? What are their best qualities? You could be grateful for their patience, ability to listen, talents, strength, good judgment, wisdom, laugh, sense of humor, eyes, smile, or kind heart. You could be grateful for the things you enjoy doing with the person, or you can recall a time when the person was there for you, cared for, or supported you. Means you can think about the past, the time spent with that person. You can think about his appearance. You can think about how good he smiles, how good he judges, how good he performs his act, how good he earns, and what all you can think. Anything you can think about that person, anything positive, right? You don't have to think he quarreled with me, he did that with me, he whatever. Means you don't have to think anything negative. Negativity should just move apart. Just think about the positive things, whatever you can, right? After you have spent some time thinking about what you are grateful for about the person, put their photograph in front of you, and with a pen and notebook or on your computer, choose the 5 things you are the most grateful for. Means firstly you have to do a mental exercise. After that, use your pen and notebook, your journal. Just jot down the 5 things, only 5 things, what best you want to write about that person, for what you are grateful for that person. Yeah, look at the photograph of the person as you make your list of 5 things. Yeah, you can think also while looking at that photograph. Just take your phone, if you have the photographs in the phone, if you have the hard copy, you can take that photograph in your hands and see, look at that person's, just look into his eyes, his or her eyes, and think what all you just love about that person, right? Then uh, look at the photograph of the person as you make your list of 5 things. Begin each sentence with the magic words thank you. Address the person with their name and then write what you are grateful for, right? Let's see. Thank you, their name, for what? For what you are grateful, right? For example, thank you, John, for always making me laugh. Or thank you, Mom, for supporting me through college. When you have finished your lists for all 3 people, continue with this magical practice by taking the photographs with you today and putting them in a place where you will see them often. Yeah, means today or a single day. Means in India it's night, so you will have to take it tomorrow, the whole day till the practice today, till this 9:30. You have to carry those photographs with you, and whenever you look at the photographs today, thank the person by saying the magic words thank you and the person's name, right? For example, thank you John, thank you Hele, right? Means you have to carry those just once in the morning or once a day. You can write it now also. Write those 5 things, be grateful for that person, write the 5 things about each person, 3 of them, right? Numbers are very specific in this, right? You don't have to increase or decrease the number, huh? Be specific with the numbers, because it is very nicely designed. Each and every chapter is carrying a different number, so we have to just be specific with the numbers also. Yeah, if you're moving around.
And
Yeah,
and when you do this exercise, for looking at the picture, just put reminder in your phone. Just put reminder in your phone that you have to look at the picture again.
yeah.
Okay, throughout the day, put 3 reminders in your phone so you don't forget.
Because you have to see these pictures 3 times a day. Okay, in tomorrow's day you have to see the pictures 3 times, just 3 times.
Yeah. 9
So,
a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m., whatever you feel.
Everyone in the group, you just have to put reminders, okay? You have to put reminder in the group also. You can even set alarm on your phone, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're moving a lot, carry the photographs with you in your bag or pocket and make an effort to look at the photographs 3 times during the day, following the same procedure, right? Now, you know how to use gratitude's magical power to transform your relationships and into magical relationships. Yeah, your relationships will become magical relationships. See, although it is not part of the requirement of this book, you may want to take this amazing practice and use it every day if necessary to make every relationship you have magnificent. Means this is not just for one day. You can do any practice any day and even every day. That's up to you. How much gratitude do you want to pour in that relationship, in that practice? Okay, so that's up to you. You can follow it every day or just tomorrow or then later on, right? So you can use it on the same relationship as many times as you want. The more you can be grateful for the good things in your relationship, the faster every relationship in your life will miraculously change. Yeah. So you can, means if you are practicing it again and again, many days consequently, you can even choose same relationship. You can change the relationship. You can change the person that time. Okay. So
But if you
This is what
really,
the chapter is.
really want some miracles in your relationship presently, it is highly recommended to do it every day for few days. Okay, and it doesn't take much time. 5 points are nothing. I thank you. I love your eyes. Thank you. I love your dressing style. Whatever it is that you like about that person, write down 5 steps. This is not taking much time of you.
And one
Okay,
thing
and if
more,
you really,
tomorrow, for tomorrow's practice means for today's practice, you have to take 3 person, right? 3 people you have to choose. But later on, if you want to carry on this practice and on everyday basis, you can choose any one also. That's up to you, your
yeah,
choice. Yeah. If you want to,
yeah.
yeah. So you can choose any one relationship. But for tomorrow's practice, you have to take 3 relationships. I hope we are clear to you, everyone. Just give a thumbs up. Let's see.
Is
All
it
right.
clear?
Yeah, we got
Practice?
thumbs up. Yes.
Oh, good.
Thank you so much for responding, dear magicians. All right, let's read the practice. Magic practice number 3, magical relationships. Repeat, number 1, repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful. Read your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Choose three of your closest relationships and collect the photograph of each person. Number 3, write with the photo in front of you, write 5 things you are most grateful for about each person in your journal or on your computer, right? So number 4, begin each sentence with the magic words thank you, include their name and what you are specifically grateful for. Carry the 3 photographs with you today or put them in a place where you will see them often, right? If you're at home, you can keep them somewhere where you can see them often. Or if you're traveling or going somewhere to your job or workplace, you can put them in your bag. You can carry them along with you. Look at the photographs on at least 3 occasions. Speak to the person's face in the photograph and thank them by saying the magic words thank you and their name. For example, thank you, Hele. Before you go to sleep, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So this was today's chapter. Thank you everyone for joining. Array, just join your hands, everyone. Let's pay gratitude. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, universe. Thank you so much for everything I have. Thank you for my wonderful relationships. Thank you, universe, for my eyes, for my ears. Thank you, universe, for the 5 elements of universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you so much for my wonderful family. Thank you for my house. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for my children, for my amazing children. Thank you, God, for my job. Thank you for the money I make. Thank you for the savings I have. Thank you, universe. Thank you for this magical group I have. Thank you for the practices I do. Thank you, universe. Thank you so much for this laptop, for the Zoom sessions. Thank you, God. Thank you